There are 3 changes I made to conquer my fear of rejection. The first time I cold approach, I got rejected and it hurt so badly that I didn't do another cold approach for months out of fear. But after making these changes, I've now been able to speak to thousands of girls. Before I tell you the first mindset shift I made, if you were guilty of doing any of these things, it's absolutely essential that this is the first thing that you work on and develop. So if you're going into a cold approach and if you get rejected, if you feel like now you're inferior, you're unworthy of attracting girls, if you just feel bad about yourself as a person, or even worse, you pinpoint one specific thing about yourself, like, oh, I have acne, or I'm too short, or my nose is too big, or whatever it is, if you start pinpointing specifics as to why you got rejected, then this is absolutely essential for you to conquer, because this is gonna be the difference between you succeeding and you failing. Because now, I used to do the same exact thing, by the way. I did that about my acne, about my height, about being skinny. I was insecure about not having muscle. If you are pinpointing insecurities when you get rejected, you really need to do what I'm about to teach you, because now every single time I leave a cold approach, even if I get rejected right off the bat, I feel better about myself. And this is something that has been with me now for years. Even just most recently doing a sober cold approach at a club, a girl told me, no, I have a boyfriend. And I was just left that interaction smiling, feeling so good. Everyone in my group was like, I'm not too close with them, but they were like, oh, don't worry about it. But I was like, I feel great, bro. I'm out here living life, talking to girls. I don't care if one interaction goes bad. I'm just a happy person who wants to get to talking to girls and getting to know them. I don't care if I get a single cold approach rejection. It doesn't matter. And this takes us to that mindset shift, which is pretty much a stoic mindset of understanding that there is a million reasons why someone will not be open and receptive to having a conversation with you. It has nothing to do with you personally. When you can adapt this mindset, you're gonna stop blaming yourself or anything other than the fact that this person is just in a situation where they do not want to have a conversation, and that's completely fine. Think about yourself. How many times do you maybe wake up in the morning groggy and you don't want to talk to your parents or your roommates or your friends or whatever it is, the situation you're in, and you're just tired and you're just not in the mood and you kind of just want your alone time? This is how someone could be feeling if they're having, let's say they're out at the bars or clubs and they're having a bad night. They have a friends with benefits, they have a boyfriend, they have some girlfriends who just did them dirty, or someone just said something mean to them. There's so many millions of reasons why someone may be in a bad mood and may not be open to conversation, and it's not about you. So you gotta let that go and realize that you just gotta be the best version of yourself, bring that positive energy into every interaction, and if someone's not open to it, then it is their loss, not yours. This mindset will absolutely change your life. And by the way, I'll help you overcome your fear of rejection and start being able to attract the girl of your dreams, all by creating a personalized self-improvement plan that's gonna allow you to become the absolute best version of yourself and have the confidence you need to cold approach any girl that you want. So if that sounds of interest, that's gonna be the first link in the description below. So now, after you've implemented that first mindset shift, you're gonna leave cold approach rejections without feeling that sting. But how do you make it so that you actually walk away with confidence, feeling better about yourself, and feeling happy that you just did this cold approach, feeling like a winner, even if you got rejected? Well, see, if you clicked on this video, it's probably because right now you're scared to do cold approaches, or if you get a rejection, you feel it so badly deep inside like I did when I was younger. But the thing is, this is something that you want deep down. Like, you really want to be the guy who cold approaches girls, who talks to them, who has great conversations. Maybe you want to be able to sleep with them right after you've talked to them, and you just want to be that guy. And that's something that I really wanted when I was younger, but I just didn't know how to make it happen. And the next thing that you really need to do is you need to make acting on your desires the win. See, you want to go talk to that girl, but then you let fear hold you back and you feel bad about yourself for that, and it ruins your confidence. Instead, what you need to do is you need to say, oh, I like that girl. You need to go talk to her, and no matter what happens, you let the courage you demonstrated be the win in itself, not the outcome of the situation. And this mindset shift is absolutely gonna change your life. See, I always let the version of myself, the best version of myself, doing exactly what I know is right, be the win. So if I go up to a girl and I demonstrate courage and I go up and talk to her, even if I get rejected, I'm proud of myself because there was once a time when younger Seb was so scared to talk to girls that he would not even do it. He wouldn't even make eye contact. So for me now, going and talking to a girl and demonstrating that courage is all I need to feel like a success. That's all that matters in the end of the day, is that I'm constantly proving to myself that I can do this, that I'm the best version of myself, that I go after the things that I want, and me demonstrating that courage is all that I care about. And as a result, 99% of these conversations go extremely well, and then you have that 1% that go bad, and it doesn't matter. You get over it with time. But demonstrating courage is so rare nowadays, and girls will really, really appreciate that. So as you might have had one bad interaction, if you sharpen up your toolkit a bit, you're gonna start having better and better interactions as you improve your conversation skills, as you improve your charisma. This is what's gonna make the biggest difference for you, but also just having that courageousness, going after what you want and letting that be the win in itself is gonna be the next most essential mindset shift that you make. This last mindset shift is gonna be the final push to make sure that you never fear getting rejected ever again. And it's the simple realization that nothing worth getting is going to come easy. See, when has a salesman closed at a 100% close rate? Or when did that entrepreneur who was starting that business, pitching it so many times, you see this all the time, Mark Cuban, Steve Jobs, how many times did they have to try before they got that success? They had to try so many times. They had to deal with rejection constantly. They had to deal with setbacks, failures, and it was hard. See, you realizing that it is gonna be difficult, that you might have these rejections, these setbacks, these failures, but if you keep pushing, think about the 99% of people who are just gonna have that one rejection and never do it again. That is your competition, the people who are weak-minded, who are scared to go out and do these things. Those are the people that are not gonna see the success. So you need to realize that anything in life worth getting is gonna face hardship, it's gonna face difficulties, it's not gonna come easy. But you being the person that persists, that continues to go after it, that's sharpening your toolkit, you're reading books on charisma, you're improving your communication skills, you're doing everything you can to become the best version of yourself, and you will see the results in the long run. It's like if you can get a button that would instantly make you $1 million, and if you press it, it's like a lottery chance. But if you press it the first time and it doesn't work, are you gonna be discouraged, or are you just gonna be pressing that damn button until you win that $1 million? That is how you need to be with this, with getting girls, with talking to them, with rejection. This whole thing needs to be this approach and this mindset of you need to keep trying until you succeed. The person who tries on the first time and fails is never gonna get anywhere in life, no matter whether it's with girls, with sales, with business. So you just need to be the person that takes a setback and turns it into a win. They say, okay, well, what did I do wrong here? Did I have shit eye contact? Did I say something stupid? How can I improve? You need to be constantly iterating yourself as a person to become the man that girls are actually attracted to. Are you a fat slob? Are you doing things that are making you unattractive to girls? These are things you need to pick up on. And if you need a coach to help you make this whole process so much quicker and streamlined and get you from wherever you're at now to the absolute best version of yourself, who girls are absolutely magnetized by, then I would love to help you with this journey. So once again, you can book that call with me down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because on here I'm going to be teaching you how to become the absolute best version of yourself with your physical body, getting a six-pack, getting the muscle, getting into the best shape of your life, developing the mindset you need, the discipline, making sure that every single aspect of your life is absolutely maximized so you can just become the best version of yourself and live the life that you deserve. So if that sounds of interest, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.